Alright, good morning everybody. We're out here today fishing the Niagara River, the lower river. For those of you that don't never been up here, this is New York and that's Canada and that's the river. So we're fishing the Niagara Power Project. This is what makes the power for the northeast US, parts of Canada, whatnot. Down here they got a nice little platform where the water comes out of the turbines and stuff, and get a lot of steelhead, salmon, lake trout, muskies, white bass, smallmouth. So me and the old man here, oh there he is, gonna try to get some stuff today. Rained a little bit on the drive up, but should be good for a while, so we shall see. All right, so this here is the fishing platform. As you know, it's a bit loud, but you gotta walk down all these steps to get over there. It's actually a pretty good place to fish here. So we're gonna start out with a Mad River something or other I bought a couple days ago. See how that works out. Woo! Oh man, it's right at camera level. Some bitch. That's right, we'll figure it out. Oh, what we got down there? We got some carp down there. See, there ain't white bass or whatnot down here. Alright, so I got a little teeny, good size smallie. Oh Lord, you need to get a bigger net.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, hold on, let that down, let it down. Let me give it a few more cranks on the reel here. Okay. Ooh, it's a... There we go. Got a very good smallmouth here. Ah, shit. Pregnant, female. She's got a bunch of eggs there. 16, 17 inches probably. So, I don't got one. Oh, I do got one, but I don't need it right now. I'm good. So, that is a Niagara River, lower river smallmouth there. So, we'll let her go. Woo! And there she goes, she's off. Alright, I'm hooked up again. This does not feel like a bass, this feels like something bigger. Because it is clinging to the bottom here. Oh, here it comes. Nope. What is it? It's a smallmouth. Son of a bitch, that feels heavy. It's not. But yeah. There we go.
Come get your net if you need it. Bubble gum and smallmouth go hand in hand.
It does. Thank you very much. There you go. Another smallmouth. Alright, so update time. I moved down from over that way, and yeah, and had an egg sack on right in this little pool here, and hooked into a salmon or a trout or one of them, and snapped my line. So we moved down a bit. Unfortunately, they're letting out water at the dam here, so just there's a fish right there. There's one right there. You can't see him right now, but there was something right there. So I got an egg sack, just sitting it on the bottom or moving it around the current here, and just waiting to see if I get another salmon, trout, whatever it was. So, all right. So as you can see, the power plant is letting out a bunch of the water right now, which makes this incredibly rough for fish, so they all head out down that way. So we're gonna head out, go to a different place on the river and see what we can get. All right, so this is kind of a map of the Niagara River power project area. So the fishing platform is there. This is their reservoir that they fill up. So people come to Niagara Falls, and even in the summer, during the daytime, you're only seeing about 75% of the water that actually goes over Niagara Falls, which is down here. Most of it is diverted through pipes intakes here to fill up that reservoir there, and the Canadians have theirs over there. And at night they take, I think it's 50% of the water that can go over the falls, use it to fill up their 2 reservoirs, and then 8 o'clock in the morning they have to stop taking 50%, and it's only 25, and the water in the river right there raises about 8 feet very quickly, and the fishing isn't as good after that time. But yeah, right up that way is called Whirlpool, and you got Devil Hole State Park on the US side, which there was a battle there during Pontiac's rebellion between I think it was the Seneca and the British, and the British were basically annihilated. That's that one over there. That's the Canadian power project. This here's the US one, and that's the Queenston-Lewiston Bridge. But those rocks over there, actually the ones right about there, are generally at night about 8 feet out of water, and you get a lot of smallmouth and white bass coming in through there. And then same thing along the US shoreline here. Nice little cove, but it's currently blocked off. But these little covey areas that you see, if you can see them, you get a lot of white bass stopping in there during the day. And if you get here pretty early, I mean, you could limit out on white bass that are in the 2, 3, 4 pound range. Biggest white bass I ever caught was right down here, and that one probably went about 18, 19 inches. So there's some big white bass. And 2 guys at the end of the dock caught 2 white bass and asked us if they wanted it. So we got 2 white bass for today so far, but gonna move on and see if we can get some more. All right, so update time. So we decided to head back towards home, as my father's got Toronto Blue Jay tickets for opening night here in Buffalo. So we wanted to head back towards home. So we're fishing the upper river above the Niagara Falls, which is a bit different fish-wise than below the falls. A lot more warm water fish. So there we go. A lot of smallmouth, white bass, muskie, stuff of that nature. So I'll give it a shot here for a while. As you see, that's Canada over there. And stopped off, got some shiners. Gotta make sure that these are stable. And, just gonna fish here for a while and head back. All right. So now I'm fishing the other side of the Bird Island Pier. This here is the Rock Canal here in Buffalo. It's a very unique fishery we have here. One side you have the Niagara River, fast moving, smallmouth bass, white bass, trout, steelhead, walleye, stuff like that. This side is, well, a canal, so it's deep and it's slow moving. A couple years ago, more than a couple, probably a dozen years ago, first week of June, came out here and was just slaying northerns. But I think it's still a bit cold for them yet, even though it is June 1st. I do believe it's a smidge cold for them. But yeah, this area gets a lot of northerns, muskie, largemouth, bluegills, things of that nature. So it's a pretty unique fishery. You can walk 100, 150 yards behind me and you get to the river, or you can come over and fish this side, which is, you know, different. But I think it's about 10 o'clock right now. Bright sunshine, as you can see. Oh shit, nearly 11 o'clock. Bright sunshine. We stopped off, we got some minnows, so we'll try minnow fishing for a bit. That's what I got on right now, just a jig head with a minnow on it. And see if we can get anything. Alright, so we moved again. Yeah. First cast, right into a rock. Yeah. No, so, moved again. We're gonna catch anything at the river. So we are now at Lake Erie. Trying to use up the rest of the minnows we bought on perch and bluegill and whatnot. But it's like 1 o'clock, so not likely. But, oh jeez, not that bad. You never know. So, well, that's going to do it all for today. Got those 2 smallmouth in the morning. Got a little teeny one, maybe about 4 inches, right over here when we first started. And that's been it. A couple other people fishing around us. Nobody got anything. We got nothing. Worms, minnows, variety of lures and whatnot. So, now all right.